Do you know what time it is? It's PrimeTime, the official commissioner podcast of the Sim Madden League. Buckle up because it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be fire. Now, without further ado, here is SML legend PrimeTime 000.
What is up, SML, and welcome to SML PrimeTime, the official commissioner podcast where I talk SML news in 10 minutes or less. Let's get that timer going and talk SML football. And first and foremost, I want to talk about Dirty Dan. Yes, Dan He, one of the best players in SML history, arguably the number 2 or number 3 greatest player of all time. And what a weird season he's having. Uncharacteristic season in many ways because he's passing the ball, slinging the ball like Sammy Baugh. He's from that era, Sammy Baugh, for those who are too young to get that reference, sorry. But I was in chat and he had a game today against Raider Fan where I thought that Dan had a good opportunity to win. Raider Fan scores a touchdown with under 10 seconds left, gets a 2-point conversion and wins the game. Afterward, Dan had some interesting comments and he went and said, hey, I wasn't really playing for much. I'm just playing for the passing touchdown record. And that kind of rose an alarm for me, honestly, scaring me. As we're a few games away from the postseason, when he says that, I went and I looked, and he actually did have something to play for. If he beats Raider Fan, and then Eddie loses to either KP or Straw, Dan has the number 1 seed. So I say all that to say, is Dan deflecting? What is going on in Dan's head right now? He's talking passing touchdown record. He's talking all these things. This is Dan's best shot of making the Super Bowl this season. It's I think one of his last shots of making the Super Bowl. KP is down and out this season. I think it's only going to be this season because I think he's going to be hungry to come back now. QP might miss the playoffs. Bomber, who started off hot, has cooled down. Straw is meh. There's really nobody. I mean, do we really trust Eddie at this point? This is Dirty Dan's best shot, and maybe his last shot of making the Super Bowl after last season's debacle. He's got to lock in. Dan, I'm not trying to down you. I'm not trying to down you at all. But you got to cut the excuses and play ball. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But I'm just saying I'm sick and tired of seeing the excuses. You had a chance to get the number 1 seed. You wanted to beat Raider Fan. 12 hours before the game, you said you had the game circled. Then after you played them, you said you didn't really want it. Shut up and play ball and win games, Dan. I'm tired of hearing it. You're a top 3 player ever. Act like it. Soda. Is Soda legit? No, he's not legit. Well, he is kind of. I'll say that. He's kind of legit in his own ways. And by that, I mean he's going to be a great regular season player. He might go 17-0. We'll see. I don't think he's a big-time, big-moment player. I don't know if he'll ever be that. I think he could get on a run here and there and maybe make another Super Bowl run at some point if I get eliminated by somebody else. I think he struggles versus me in big games. He's never beat me in a big game. I think he beat me once last Madden cycle where I was playing around late in the cycle. So all I'm saying is I think Soda is going to be a force for a long time. However, I don't know if he has that dog in him. You know, when I look around the SML and I think of guys with the dog in him, Dan, if he had that at one point, and I think if he focuses, he can get that again. Guys like KP, when he wants it, he gets that dog in him. I don't know if Soda has that. And to win in the SML and to win a Super Bowl, you have to have that. I do think Soda can win some regular season games, have some cool stick skill highlights, but for now, I don't know if he's really legit or not. NFC East, I want to shout you guys out. It's a dogfight, man. It's a dogfight, straight up. AJ, Tiny, Matt, even Mike still in that thing, fighting for it. We could see 3 guys from the NFC East, and I think Bomber mentioned it earlier today where he's like, is that really the worst division if 3 guys from that division are going to make it? And I just want to shout those guys all out, fighting their tails off. Somebody's going to host a home playoff game, and maybe 1 or 2 other guys might make it. That's a heck of a division. And I don't think it's just a matter of the guys just being bad players. I think they're just beating each other up. And they play in a conference where they got the big dog there. They got some other elite players in the conference as well. So I just want to shout out the NFC East. They're doing really, really cool things. and they should not be made fun of because they are fighters. This is just a cute topic, man. Kind of like spread the love on Total Access. Hold your head high, Fig Newton, man. Fig, you beat Raider Fan and QP back to back. Raider Fan made the Super Bowl. QP was in the AFC Championship game. You just beat the top 2 guys in your conference back to back. What that means is if you focused, locked in, and played how you played in those 2 games the rest of the way, you can make a Super Bowl. I'm not just saying that to say that. Like, that's how good that's your capability. That's your ceiling. That's what you're capable of, Fig. Hold your head high because you just did something that not a lot of people were paying attention to, but I was. I see that in you, Fig. You are the Phoenix, Fig. Don't forget that. That said, look at the playoff picture. Who actually has a shot of winning a Super Bowl? And I'm going to start in the AFC. Eddie's the number 1 seed right now. No shot. Eddie's not going to win a Super Bowl this season. I'm sorry. You just got shut out by Meats. No shot. Raider Fan, he's got a shot. That's 1. Dan, if he locks in, he's got a shot. That's 2. Bomber, if he locked in, he's got a shot. That's 3. Straw, I said he's going to be the folding chair of the cycle. Tug, he went and joined forces with me. He blew it. Meats is the 7 seed right now. No. QP, if he makes it, would be 4. 4 of the 7 AFC guys, I think, have legit shots at it if they get hot. NFC, Prime. Soda, no. Soda can't beat me, so I have to keep him out. I think he's a good player, and I think he should be respected as a player. But when it comes to being the big dog, when it comes to having that dog in him, he doesn't have that. Stavo can't beat me in the playoffs. These guys have lost to me multiple times in the playoffs. Damon, he's lost to me 7 times in the playoffs. Tiny, no. Dump, he's a 6 seed right now. Dump, I think it's too early. I think maybe in a cycle or a season or 2 he could. He might have that dog in him that we talked about, but I don't think he's got it this season. AJ, maybe. That's 2. That's 2. If Matt gets in, that's 3 that have a chance. AJ and Matt, both are more even-keeled guys that are willing to fight and run the ball, and they can play the playoff style. AJ's more apt to make the big mistake than Matt is, and Matt is the only guy in the SML NFC that has ever beaten me in the playoffs. So with that said, me and Matt are the most likely than the rest. And Matt's right now, he's out of the playoffs. So NFC, if you have any hope at all, you better pray to whatever God you believe in that Matt makes it to give you a shot. Photo finish here, guys. We're coming down the wire in this playoff race. QP, 8 seed Meats, fighting for it. Even Furf is fighting for it. I'm just looking. Woods still has an outside shot. To me, when I look at it, I think the playoffs are better when Meats, honestly, is in it, but also QP. QP's just got that aura about him. So I would like to see him make it in the photo finish. NFC side of things, I think Matt making it would be great. I think Dump making it would be great. And I think AJ making all those guys would be great. But right now, Tiny's leading that division. One of those guys is not going to make it. I don't know who, because I want to see them all in it. That's just going to be such a tight photo finish that I'm looking forward to. Somebody that I like is going to miss it, and that's sad. I got about 1:30 left, and I just want to put on my commissioner hat for a second here. All right, boys, this is going to get serious. So when I see, and I was thinking about this, I was in chat, and I seen Doink call Tiny Draymond Green. And I actually didn't get any DMs about this at all. No DMs. It's just something I seen in chat. He said, Tiny is Draymond Green. I have this to say in the SML. Everybody, as long as I'm leader in the SML, a majority of people will have the Draymond Green treatment. I believe in grace, I believe in opportunity, and I believe in giving second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth chances. A lot of you who cast stones oftentimes also have received that grace. As a commissioner, I believe in that because at some point I'm going to make a mistake too. And I hope to get that grace. And I wish and I hope that our people have that same grace for others. When they make a mistake versus you, when they say something in chat, whatever the case may be. When I lose that grace, or when it seems like I won't have that grace, is when I believe in my heart that that member doesn't fit in with the community, they don't have the humility to make a change, or in private, they're not willing to accept their mistakes and move forward with owning that mistake to correct it. That's when I lose that grace. So, is there Draymond Greens in the SML? Yes, you all are, as long as you're willing to accept, hey, I'm a flawed person and I want to get better. That's my statement on that. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.